everyone, and welcome to my third Christmas card in my Christmas card series for this year. This card is very simple. I will be drawing a very basic, uncomplicated wreath. It's definitely perfect for beginners. As long as you know how to draw lines, circles, and teardrop shapes, you are good to go. And also it requires very minimal supplies. So what do you need to make this card? All you need is a card base, which is a blank card. I have here a card base made out of a craft cardstock, but you can use red, blue, green, and so on. I make my own card bases, but you can get them already pre-made in a pack with envelopes, which might be probably a better option if you're a beginner. You can get them on Amazon and in many craft stores. And to draw the wreath, I will be using a white gel pen. This one is the Jelly Roll in the size 10. And I will be also using a red gel pen for the berries, but this is completely optional. You can leave it without it or draw the berries with the white gel pen. And if you cannot get any colorful card bases and white card base is all you have, you can also use a black fine liner, which I will be using on my next card. All I want to say, do not feel restricted by the products I'm using, just use what you either have or you can afford. So the wreath consists of 5 parts, 5 things I will be drawing, which are a circle, branches with leaves, fir tree branches, berries, and the greeting. So I thought before we begin, I will show you how to draw the leaves and the fir tree branches. If you want to skip through this and go directly to the wreath, there are timestamps in the description below. Starting with the branch with the leaves. The leaves are pretty much teardrop shapes like this. And if it helps you, you can fill the whole page with these shapes just to practice before you draw the wreath. To draw the branch, I start with a curved line like this, and then I draw the leaves coming from the branch. I usually start with the top one like this, and then I draw the leaves on each side. I start with a short line like this, again curved ones to make it a little bit more natural, and then I draw the teardrop shape. And I do this on each side, and I usually draw them one here, one little bit below. On the other side will be also a little bit below, like this. And you know, when I draw the leaves, as you can see, as I'm drawing the leaves, not all of them are perfect, but we are drawing by hand, not making this on a computer. One more thing regarding the leaves. While I draw the leaf with the pointy part up, you can go the other direction like this and create a branch with the reverse leaves. Whatever you feel more comfortable with. For some reason, I find it quite difficult to go the other way. As you saw over there, I already made a mistake. Really, what you feel better, you go either pointy tip up or pointy tip down. So now to draw the fir tree branch, which is also very easy, you start again with a curved line like this. It will be a little bit shorter on the wreath. And then you just draw quick short strokes like this. Just very quickly like this, and then on the other side, let's do it again, like this. And that's the fir tree branch. And for the berries, all you need to know is how to draw a circle, and then we will be coloring it with the either red or white gel pen. Again, the berries are completely optional. So let's start working on the wreath. I'm going to start with a circle in the middle, and I'm just using a cap to draw around it with my pen. I'm going to center it in the middle, like so. And now I'm gonna go around it with my pen carefully. If you have a little gaps in there, that doesn't matter, you can fill them in afterwards. So and now I'm going to be drawing the leaves and the fir tree branches. I'm mainly going to be drawing the branches with the leaves, and then I will draw in between the branches with the fir tree. So you can start wherever you want on the circle, and I'm going to start with the curved line like so. And then I draw in just the outline of a leaf, like a teardrop, and then I fill it in. And you can draw the leaves in various shapes. You can just draw in them a little bit thinner, depending how it fits on your on the part that you're drawing. And it depends how I draw, how big the branch is. I draw either 3 and maybe 5 of the leaves, like so. And then I just go one on the outside, one on the inside, one on the outside, one on the inside. On the inside, I usually draw them smaller, like shorter, actually, not smaller. Only 3 for the branch. A little tip: it's good to have a new or newish gel pen, especially if you are having problems getting the color out. So let's do one more branch here inside. Just a small one. And usually after every second branch, I draw the fir tree branch, which is going to be a little bit shorter. And then I do the quick strokes, like so, very easy. So this video is meant to be sort of a real-time craft along video, meaning talking and crafting at the same time, no voiceover. The thing is, normally when I'm crafting, I watch YouTube or listen to podcasts, so no talking. And here, I don't know if it is the drawing or I just can't talk and craft, but it required a little bit more concentration and I failed on the talking part. So what I will do now, I will speed up the video just a bit and play some music, and I will be back as I'm finishing drawing of the wreath. So the wreath is almost finished, just drawing in the last branch like so. And now I'm done. I think it looks really pretty. As I said, you can leave it as it is, but I wanted to draw the berries. I'm using a red gel pen. This one has a little bit of glitter in it, but you can also use the white gel pen. To draw the berries, they are just simple circles. I start with an outline and then I fill them in with the red pen. They don't have to be perfect. And I'm drawing them randomly between the leaves. If they fit, I draw in a cluster of 3, but otherwise I do 1 or 2. So here is the finished wreath. I think it looks very pretty. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you like it, don't forget to give it thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And now let's work on the greeting. You have a few options. Obviously, you can write it yourself with a white gel pen. You can also use stamps and heat emboss it in white. If you have, you can use a Dymo label maker. You can print a greeting. For this card, I will be doing a mixture of stamping and writing myself. I will be using this stamp set, just the word Christmas, and then I will be writing the word Merry myself. This is just a little trick what you can do if you have stamps. I also made a card where I wrote a full greeting, which I will show you at the end. So I mounted this stamp with the greeting onto a stamping block, onto an acrylic block. I will cover the word Merry with some tape. I only needed the word Christmas. And then using the Versamark ink, I will just ink it up. And now I will stamp the word in the middle of the wreath. Like so. And it's not a great impression, but that's absolutely enough. As long as I can see it, that's perfect. So I let it dry for a few minutes, and now I will take my gel pen and just go over it to make sure your pen is clean, and yeah, just go over it. This is really for those of you who do not enjoy writing yourself. Oh, I forgot to say, the reason I did this and did not heat emboss it is because I wanted the greeting to have the same texture as the wreath. But as I said, on another card I wrote it myself. So the Christmas greeting is finished. It looks hand-drawn, which is the most important for me. And now I will just write simple Merry right above it. And the card is finished. I really love the result. Here you can see it in a close-up. I love the red berries. If it was white, it doesn't really matter, but I like the little bit of pop of color, and I also like the glitter in the pen. And I hope you will try making it yourself. It's really easy to draw. As I mentioned, I made also other cards. Here you can see this red one, where I not only wrote my own greeting, both Merry and Christmas I wrote by myself, but also I drew the berries with the white gel pen, and I think it looks really nice. I also was trying to see how it looks like on a gray cardstock, and you can see I drew only quarter of the way, and you can do that as well if you don't want to do the full wreath. I also wrote my own greeting. And on this card, I used a pencil, white for the leaves and red for the berries. I wanted to do it in this video, but as I was drawing this wreath, I had to constantly sharpen the pencil and it was just too much work. But if you have a good white pencil, you can give it a try. And if you would like to see more Christmas card ideas, on the left you can choose between videos with cards where I also use the white gel pen to draw very simple Christmas images, or you can watch a video where I painted a simple watercolor wreath. And on the right you can watch the whole playlist with all of my Christmas cards. So that is all for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you soon.